swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas A&M's offense will take the field first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to... Great under these conditions. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line, and this defense trying to shut down the running game and set the tone right out of the gate.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Aggies! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my...
Wheels it in on one side. There he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
Here's a heat. Grabs it inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding... The route, great job securing the catch.
He knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win.
Oh, he's got some space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Gentry. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw again. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Gentry. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Trying to get the corner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll go to the toss. Fights off a defender. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Makes a grab past the marker. On the move at the 30. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Period, first down here. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got it down the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man, zone. I know I'm looking his way because he's going to catch the football. He's going to make big plays for me. So, yeah, I'm not surprised they're going to continue to highlight this guy in the passing game.
Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give out of the gun. Turning it on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And there he goes. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The throw. Got him downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the tailback. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Alabama quickly back to the line. On third down, he drops the throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Texas A&M 42, Alabama 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Fernandez. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Working that left side. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Makes a connection. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Working the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Working that left side now. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Number 86.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. They boot it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking for a man, it's Gentry. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Trying to take it back. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Gentry. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The hand to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Alabama! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one.
Working on the right.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
63, Alabama, 28.
So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. To the air, it's Gentry. Under fire. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll try the toss to the left. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking for the first down. Texas A&M lines up on 4th. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really...
He'll take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
63, Alabama, 35.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The toss sweep to the right. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard. To get them into plus territory. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. He lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Try to get it to the edge. Oh, better look out. Ripping through the defense. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Alabama, 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibility